First of all, I want to say what an absolutely magnificent day this has been. I mean, I've been incredibly impressed, and I'm sure everyone here in the room will be as well. I mean, I think the whole idea of today's event, the quality and the contributions of the different speakers and the discussions. I mean, I've been to the two workshop sessions. Really interesting series of questions and contributions being made. I think it's been really fantastic.
This morning we've listened to numerous speakers. We've looked back at the history of trade unionism. We've looked at the problems today. Particularly interesting was Emiliano's presentation with regards to the dispute in the University of London and the outsourced workers. That's something that we're particularly familiar with in Knowsley.
This morning I spoke about some of the campaigns that IWGB has done with particularly migrant workers, cleaners and other outsourced workers in two particular disputes, one at Ernst & Young and one at the University of London. And what I tried to show was the way in which these workers, who are traditionally considered to not have much leverage or industrial power, the tactics they use and the tactics we use to exert leverage and pressure employers. But yeah, we have to talk about strategy and dialogue and so on and so forth. I mean, companies are doing it, right? Companies have think tanks. That's where they go and they talk to each other to think about other ways to screw us over.
Yeah, so I found the session really, and the whole day really, really interesting. It's been a great mix of different people, academics, trade unionists, people from the People's History Museum, a wide range of people, and it's been really, really fruitful discussions about how you organise in workplaces, maybe unorganised workplaces. We've just been a brilliant session on TGI workers and some of the amazing work they've been doing around tips, but also the Bakers Union we've been hearing from about how you organise against zero-hour contracts, and really important contributions from different Unison branches talking about some of the kind of challenges ahead.
I've really enjoyed what we've had of the event so far. I mean, there's been very interesting reflections on certain historical strikes. So Sharon Hirsch talking about Grunwick, Lisanne Devonport as well, talking about some very interesting disputes and with positive results ultimately, but have taken place within Unison and the health sector more generally. I think it's very positive for a large union like Unison to be bringing in people from smaller independent unions like the IWGB, for example. So I think the openness of an event like this is really positive, so we can kind of share experiences and so forth. And I think that you would hope have a positive effect on the movement more generally if there's more of these sorts of things.